Guys, with Bitcoin running into this resistance, right, from this bigger declining channel, does that increase the likelihood that we are actually seeing a top right here and that Bitcoin is going to go down? We don't only have the resistance of this declining channel right here, but also when we draw a horizontal line from the former support right here, then you can see Bitcoin is definitely touching this level. And when we bring out momentum indicators, we're coming down with bearish divergences, right? So normally when we are seeing Bitcoin at resistance with bearish divergences, I would say the chances are quite likely for Bitcoin to get rejected and come down. However, in this case, I want to make an exception because of derivative exchange data and of course because of another chart and I will show you exactly why and what I think might happen with Bitcoin, okay? First of all, let's bring out whaleportal and let's open the funding rates page right here. We go to charts, we click on funding rates. There we actually have most funding rates from almost every exchange out there. You can check OKX, DYDX, phemex, bitget, bybit, Binance, bitmex. Also, you can check the average funding fee, which I think personally is most important. And if you scroll down, you can see all the live and predicted funding fees as well. On Bitcoin and Ethereum, we like to keep things simple. But if we look at this funding rates right here, so the live funding rate is already coming up, but the confirmed funding rates or the historical funding rates were actually still quite low. And this is not really looking like a top in Bitcoin, especially in such market conditions where Bitcoin already saw a rally of 100% from the lows right here. We have roughly from the lows right here seen a 98, 99, let's say 100% move. So I would expect actually this to be a top when everyone would be super bullish, when everyone is longing Bitcoin, when the funding rates are actually quite high, but I'm not seeing that yet. So that makes me a little bit cautious that I still don't think the top is in for this rally. Also, when we go to the stablecoin dominance chart, guys, we actually get a purple dot on the Orion's belt, and normally that means that this low will be surpassed. And also when we go to the daily time frame on this chart, which is actually such a beautiful chart, we have quite some space to go down on the daily time frame right here on the relative strength index, and we of course have this massive support coming up. And I think that support, which has been created since 2019, so this is a 4-year channel, that's how significant that is going to be major important. Guys, if you like this channel, if you like this content, make sure to scroll below this video and leave up a thumbs up button, guys. That is very much appreciated and is very well needed as well. Your support is really truly significant for the growth of this channel. Don't underestimate that. Okay, so what we are seeing right here is that we could do two things, I think. First thing is that we are coming down to that support, maybe have a small wick below that level, reversal, bounce. And that bounce comes along with Bitcoin dumping. And that comes along with a bullish divergence on the relative strength index. This is already what I've been saying quite often. I've been saying this already for weeks. I think Bitcoin is going to top the moment we touch this bottom, which is right now not yet, but we're getting closer. This aligns with former resistance, as you can see right here, this green line, which makes sense to bounce, right? Which makes sense to get a correction. But the 16-year cycle actually predicts a massively bullish year, 2023. So in a extreme event, we could also do something like this, where we fall below this channel, and then once we touch here some support, we bounce, and then that is the moment Bitcoin is going to dump, and then we are going to see a massive bull market rally, guys, from Bitcoin. Once we leave this channel, once we leave this 4-year rising channel in the stablecoin dominance, I think that is evidence that Bitcoin definitely is going to its previous all-time highs, if not higher than that. So this channel, it will be definitely a huge confirmation for the bull market, also the bull market based on time, right? I mean, if we break this channel right now, for sure things go in a more speedy fashion. When we bounce first, maybe go to the middle of the channel again, whatsoever, things might be delayed. But yeah, Nevertheless, this is a major predictor for the market moves in Bitcoin, right? The top is, of course, Bitcoin's bottom. That was exactly right here as well. The middle is resistance or support, depending from which side we're coming. And the bottom right now is still acting as support, because we have to assume that the channel will remain intact as long as it is not remaining intact, right? So this is what I'm watching on Bitcoin, guys. Like I said, I still don't think Bitcoin really topped. If you want to have an invalidation, if you want to have a level which Bitcoin needs to break down in order to think that Bitcoin hasn't really topped, or has topped, then go to this chart and draw these two rising channels, because when Bitcoin is going back into this rising channel, that is a moment that we lost this support, which is a invalidation for a breakout right here, which is one of the first bearish signals. So breaking back into this channel will be a bearish signal. Breaking back into this channel will be a very bearish signal. This red zone is a Mercury retrograde that is coming up, and we are often seeing accelerated moves during those times. So we could do something like this, guys, which aligns beautifully actually with the 60-day cycle as well. That is on this chart. If we right now see one last push to the upside, right, coming into that 60-day cycle high, breaking out right here, but actually doing something like a fake out, right? Something like we have seen right here, but that last push to the upside, and then we touch that level of $32,000, and then the moment of Mercury retrograding, a 60-day cycle top, we are going to see Bitcoin to decline during May, going into the next 60-day cycle low. This makes the most sense to me, and makes also the most sense for me to be patient and wait for that next cycle low to open new long positions. Guys, if you want to have more information on that, make sure to join WhaleAlerts. You can do so for free simply by joining Bybit with the affiliate link down below, and submit your user ID right here. Make sure you meet the deposit requirements. If you are living in the United States, you can also join using the bitget exchange. For that, you just go to exchanges right here, click on bitget, and it will bring you to this page, and you can click right here on visit bitget, sign up there, submit your user ID from bitget into WhaleAlerts, and I will add you to the Telegram channel. Okay, guys, I want to thank every single one of you for watching. Love you all very much. Wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.